Good afternoon and welcome to the 2021 New Vision Education Award Ceremony. My name is Sean McMahon. I'm the principal here at BOCES. I'd like to begin by saying how proud we are of all of you. The last two years, but last year for you, has been among the most challenging education has ever seen. You've navigated in-person instruction, remote instruction, hybrid instruction. In many cases, you have found new ways to communicate and collaborate using a variety of platforms. So I'll tell you, getting into the educational field, that's not COVID specific. You're always going to have to be able to navigate through those types of things as educators. It wasn't so long ago that I was in a classroom and those types of things pop up all the time. So your resiliency throughout the course of the last 2 years and your dedication and determination to get through it and be where you are today is going to bode very well for you in the future. At this time, I'll turn the ceremony over to Mr. Harding for the issuing of our certificates.
Welcome, everybody. Okay, to begin with, one-year completion award certificate from Malone Central, Elizabeth Bartensock. Receiving their one-year completion award certificate from St. Regis Falls, Leilani Dibble. Also called Dibble. Receiving their one-year completion certificate, also from St. Regis Falls and a heck of a fiddler, Holland Goddard. Receiving their one-year completion certificate from Malone Central, Gracie McElwain. Receiving the Professional Excellence Award, also completion certificate from Chateaugay Central, Emily Patno. Receiving their one-year completion certificate from Malone Central, Kaylin Rock. And finally receiving the Attitude Award and a one-year completion certificate from Chateaugay Central, Chelsea Thurston.
I would just like to say thank you everybody for coming. This was our first year of this program, so these guys were our trailblazers and they stuck with me through thick and thin. They did a lot of hard work. They dealt with online, working with students online, they did it in person. We were fortunate enough to be able to be hosted at a specific location for their placement experience. It was a great experience for me anyways, and I hope that you all gain some valuable friendships and some contacts from all of this. I just wanted to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication.
So I'm going to bully my way into this program today. My name is Dale Brealt. I'm the district superintendent here at the FEH BOCES. And one of the enjoyable things about these smaller ceremonies is they're a little more personal. They're not quite as scripted, which is why I just randomly ambled up to the podium here to say a few words. They don't want to toot their own horns, but this is a special moment. This is the first year of a brand new program, and I really want to just take a moment to thank Mrs. Lori Torville in the back of the room, our Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Mr. McMahon, Mr. Harding, Ms. Campbell, and especially Ms. Monroe for all kind of going out and doing a little bit extra to start this program this year. The work that they did to put this together, to make the agreements that we have with North Country Community College, where We have the opportunity to actually build into your program next year substitute teaching experience where you can even get paid. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Ms. Monroe being willing to essentially teach to run two programs at once, the early childhood education program and the New Vision education program. Being willing to do that to get this off the ground. I can't say enough thanks to her and to Ms. Campbell for all of the work that they've done. But especially thank you to you. We're at a very precarious moment in education. There's been a lot of years of, going back to 2008, 9, 10 when we had our last economic downturn. There were a lot of people who got out of the education business then. They changed the retirement system structure in the state. And there's been a change in tone where young, bright students have not been encouraged to go into education. And we're starting to see that as school leaders. We're starting to see that we're not getting the applications we used to get. There is a shortage that is here now, and it's only going to get worse for several years in the field of education. And I don't know about you or anybody out here in the audience, but I have a couple teachers in my life that really I can look to that made a huge difference in my life, and that's why I'm standing here in front of you today. And you're going to hopefully get into this field and be able to do that for someone down the road. So I thank you as the first cohort of students who's going through the New Vision education program. I hope that you all find success in education down the road. I thank our FEH BOCES staff for putting this program together. This is our BOCES way of trying to do something to get really good people back into the education field. So congratulations, ladies. I'm looking forward to hearing of your success. Thanks for letting me crowbar myself in there.
You're the boss, I can't say that. So I've ended every ceremony so far by telling the graduates, be very appreciative of the people that have helped you to this point, understand their investment they've made in you up until now and continuing on. I've also shared that this is not the end for us in our relationship with you. Should you need something, if we can help in any way, we certainly will. I'm going to admit that this is probably the only group that I genuinely can help you in your field of study, right? Yeah, talking to the gaming and coding kids, I'll help you if I don't know anything about that. Same with auto and all the other programs. But there's a lot of people here at FEH BOCES who are invested in your success, and that's where we get a lot of our energy from. Our desire to come back is seeing how well you guys are doing down the road. So if it's nothing more than just dropping us a line in 5 years, hey, this is my classroom now, and here's where I am, or we enjoy that a great deal, and we will help you, and I speak for Ms. Monroe and Ms. Campbell and all of us here at the BOCES family. So please use us, stay in touch. Congratulations and enjoy this time.
So those of you who are just here, we're going to just get a quick picture of the girls.